13.
Alright guys, how you guys all doing? Once again, this is Matt Vergara, sexy old man in the booth. Alright, now our today's player, Neil Rogel versus Keith Jawahir. And they're playing for 1300 each. 1300 mashed potato. Alright. Before anything else, I would like to congratulate these two guys or two gentlemen over here for accepting our live stream challenge. All right, nice shot by nice break by Neil. And also, they are playing 10 ball last, no early time. I think it hit that ball a little bit too thin than he wanted. Alright. Nice little shot by Keith. This is pretty much an open table, except that poor ball. But he can do something here. Now, just like that. Nice shot by Keith. Very good thinking. Alright. Wow. A little bit unlucky roll there. Cuba get married to this four ball. I think the shot here is just hit it thin and sub. He went for it. He could have just hit it thin and hit it sub, but play safe behind behind the 5 and the 8. Alright, now he'll have a burst, or he have a chance to run this table out. Let's see. Oh, nice shot by Neil. Alright guys, can anybody hear me? Let me know. Yeah, no early 10 and it's a winter break. All right. Uh, Neil overhit that ball. He put English, which is not necessary. Uh, I like that shot. Now, Keith can separate these two and give Neil a long shot, just like so. All right, he's gonna bank this. Maybe not. He called the pocket, but he hit the ball so soft. He got me there. All right, let's see what the kid gonna do here. Perfect cubal control there. Oh, the scratch. All right, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mikael Kim, Ariel Fernandez, Big Boom, Gerald. How you all doing? Gilbert, how's everything, buddy? Mary Murphy, how you doing, sis? Kamusta, kamusta? All right, all right. 1-0. Keith drawn first blood. Big Boom actually. Some of them bets their own money, and some of them is like a corporation, with their friends and stuff. They just want to be in. They just want to be see these players to be in a spotlight like this. All right, nice attempt, safety attempt by Keith. Yeah, most of the player actually they were betting their own money. Uh, and again, guys, we are not promoting gambling here. We are promoting the game and to give them an opportunity to be on the spotlight, not just the good player or the professional. Uh, so lower player level or skill level player says has a chance. Wow, nice shot, nice safety shot by Neil. I'm sorry about that. Get distracted. That was a nice shot by Neil. All right. Neil got a ball in hand over here. He got two options here. One is roll it. Oh, my bad. He played safe. But I don't see the point of playing safe here. Only because um, the table is really wide open. Could just try to run him out. And, uh,
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome again to another MVP Undercards action match. If you guys are enjoying what we're doing here, um, you guys can show some support by hitting that like and subscribe button, and you can also donate, make some donations using the super stickers and super chat. So any amount would be much appreciated. That way we can keep continuing these action matches. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. So hopefully we can keep this going for a very long time. All right, back to our main main man in the booth, the sexy old man.
yeah, all right, back to the game, guys.
Jubert, these guys are playing on table 18, the tightest pocket in the pool room.
All right, didn't get there, but I think Keith have the rail over here. You can go rail first over here, but he's not looking at that direction, so I don't know what he's thinking. But he needs to hit this with a controlled speed, otherwise the cube will go. Nice, hit it pretty good. Nice shot, Becky.
Big Boom. Who are you? I see you. I see you barking at me.
It's okay. Huh? Oh, loud. Yeah. All right. Nice little bump there.
It's a nice shot there from Keith. One ball closer for the run out. Probably just follow this a little bit. It's like he positioned for the corner.
All right. I think he's gonna go in the corner. Nicely stroked by Keith. Very focused, Keith. Nice shot. 2-0 favor of Keith.
Thank you, Big Boom. I appreciate the compliment. Been working hard on my craft, so I'm glad that it's paying off, even if it's just a little bit.
All right, welcome to game number 3. Again, score is 2-0 favor of Keith, going to 13.
Yeah, it looks like Keith is in stroke early in this game. Right, that break was nicely struck by Keith, but ended up breaking dry. It's gonna give Neil an open shot here at the 1.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
All right, Neil misses that 3 ball. That's gonna give Keith an open shot at the 3 and a chance to run the table. It's nicely done there from Keith. Now he can follow this, or he can just draw back. It's the only reason why I wouldn't have drawn back there. 8 ball is in the way. Ends up getting behind it. He's gonna have to kick at this. Let's see how the balls will lay. Nice hit from Keith, but it's open for her. Thank you. All right, Neil didn't call that 6 ball, so that gives Keith the option to take the shot or give it back to Neil if he doesn't like the shot. But I'm sure he's gonna take the shot. All right, guys. Based on the poll so far, looks like 55% is going for Keith Jawahir, and 45% of the votes going to Neil Rogel. If you guys are watching, be sure to let your voice be heard. Let us know who your horse is for tonight. All right. Neil misses that bank shot. That's going to give Keith another chance at the table. All right. Pockets the ball nicely, but got a bad position on the 7. It's a good safety there from Keith.
Alright, Neil just missed a kick, giving Keith ball in hand with 4 balls on the table. I'm hungry. Talk to Michael. Michael will cook for me. Yeah. Alright, Keith just give himself wow, look at that bank. Nice shot by Keith. Keith is ready to rock and roll today, guys. Nice shot. Alright, Jackie Perry. Yes, this is a gold crown, but I'm not sure what number. Alright, 3-0 lead by Keith. Alright, made a ball on a break. And wide open look on a 2-ball. Let's see what he does over here. I think he adds the angle to roll this cue ball behind that 5 and 10. Just just like so. Be careful. Wow, that's very unfortunate. Cue will squeeze in between the 5 and the 10, giving a wide open look for the 2 ball or Neil. Neil kinda underhit that ball. Mm, alright. Neil needs to get going over here if he wants to come back and give himself a chance to win. Alright, he overdid it, overdrew that ball. That's why he cut off really short. Uh, let's see how Kit will play out this table. He's thinking to do 2 rails to go in between the 5 and the 6. Think he put too much angle. Yep, that, that's what I'm saying. I think he put too much angle there. Mm, good hit, and he just gave Neil a little window. I don't think he can make this shot. Alright, was a good hit, but Neil leave him a wide open shot on the 5. Alright. He got the angle to go to get to the 7 properly, but his cable is in the rail. Alright. Nice shot. Alright. Oh, wow, another roll. His kid is getting some rolls here. Alright, I think the double kiss will come over here. Oops. Gave Kit another ball in hand. 4 balls or nothing. He should be out from here. Stroke by Keith. Nice out by Keith. 4-0. Favor of Keith. All right, game number 5. He underhit that ball. Yeah, when you guys are playing those type of safe, make sure that you bank that one ball all the way to the other corner. Not unless it's needed to hit it so. A miss by Keith, but I think he get another roll here. Mm, he's calling the 3 ball, but he has a better shot, which is a safety shot. So even though he make this, he will not have a shot on the one for sure. Alright. Nice shot by Neil. Nice little save. Alright, he's calling 2 on the side. Alright, Keith just committed a foul over there, touching the 6 ball. But Neil handed back a ball in hand. I don't think he can see the whole ball here. So he's gonna kick. But if he went rail first over here, I don't think he can miss it though. Uh, nice kick by yes, Tashin. No early 10 ball. Pretty much that's what this player wanted to play. So they don't wanna do an extra luck. And I do agree with them because sometimes it's painful when you're on the hill or hill match and then your opponent break, don't make a ball, and the 10 ball is hanging. So it kind of hurts when you loses like that. So what a good miss by Neil, leaving Keith nothing. All right, another rolls from Keith. Mm. Let's see what Neil can do over here. I think he can see this ball barely. Uh, Giving Keith another ball in hand. All right, nice try, nice shot. Nice shot by Keith. All right, you need to get the perfect angle over here. 9 to the 10. Kind of underhit that a little bit. Actually, he didn't underhit it. He just got smartly played by Keith. Nice shot. Nice kick by Neil. But giving Keith a shot on 9. Kid is really pretty much, I would say, in a dead stroke right now. He's not missing any. 5-0. Favor of Kid. All right, let's back to the game. Game number 6. All right, ball flying off the table. All right, this is a pretty wide open table. Let's see what Neil can do over here. All right, he's kind of just giving himself a shot. Yeah, he didn't try to put the cue ball a little bit closer, which is he can do with a ball in hand. All right. Oh, yeah, big boom. And Kid is playing really smart here. He's not taking no chance, even though he has that shot on a two ball. He decided to play safe. Hmm. Nice try by Kid. Hmm. Neil needs to wake up here. All right. Kit has a bank shot over here with position actually, but he's not doing so. He's protecting his lead, which is the a very smart move. He's not taking chances. No, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure what Neil wanted to do on that shot. Mhm. Two ball went into the hole accidentally. So Neil will take this shot for sure. I need to go three rails over here. Try to avoid the 8 and the 5. I just don't know what Neil are doing. Ooh, nice shot. Alright, alright. I think he really need a beer or a shot of Hennessy right now. Uh, Neil can do a two rail position here. That's not gonna be enough. Not enough English. Alright, um, again, another roll. Full God is with Kit tonight. But I think he deserved it because Neil is not playing right now. So far, he didn't run 3 balls so far, if I am not mistaken. But he should get his gear or his self together and try to catch up a gear over here. Sometimes that first game is always hard to get, but when player get that one game, again, Keith accidentally made that 7 ball and leaving Neil a very difficult cut shot on it. Uh, uh, all right, a little bit short, but I think it's very makeable. Nice shot by Keith. Uh, all right, guys. Excuse me for a few minutes. I just need to know. Alrighty, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. Keith is on the 3 ball here. Makes the 3, but he ends up safe behind the 9 ball for the 4. He's going to have to kick at it. He ends up scratching on the side pocket, giving Neil ball in hand and a chance to get on the board. Let's see. Is he out, guys? Let me know in the comments. Will he finally catch a stroke? you can just rewatch it. Wow, that's a very bad roll there. That's gonna give Keith another chance at the table. The six ball was the only problem ball there, but since Neil scratched, oh, ends up hitting the nipple there. Giving Neil another chance. So Neil is getting a lot of chances to get on the table here, but just not capitalizing on the opportunities that he's getting. Shots like that you cannot miss. It's going to give Keith another chance here. All right, Keith misses the seven. That's going to give Neil a tough shot at the seven. All right, Keith misses that seven ball once again, but he ends up with a pretty good lead for Neil. Now he's calling the eight ball in the corner. Good shot there from Neil. Wow. I got two combos in a row from Neil. Let's see if he can. Yep. I agree, Gerard. Neil is right now. He's not really stroking the ball like his usual self. He's just letting Keith, get a good rhythm and catch on fire, possibly. Gotta watch the side pocket here. Another good lead for Neil. Another not an easy shot here for Neil. Let's see if he can cut this in. It's better to just looks like he's banking it. Wow. Good shot there from Neil. And he got decent for the 10 ball. Let's see if he can finally get aboard here. Wow. Missed that by 3.5 miles. Uh-oh. Keith might be getting a little too comfortable here on the table. Needs to stay focused and don't let his lead, get to his head. Once Neil catches a stroke, he can run out. All right, Neil is finally on the board. Neil is finding in the board, making the score 6-1 in favor of Keith Jawahir. You lost the 10 ball? Oh. I realized that. Right, rank number 8 begins with a push out from Keith. Neil's gonna have a chance to either combo or you can play safe here. You can just double bank the one ball here, just like that. Let's see how Keith plays safe here. That's the wrong shot there. He ends up okay. Good safe there from Neil. Looks like Keith actually has he can actually see the ball here. He's gonna play it on the side. Got a good kiss from the 3. Almost went perfect for the 2 ball. But a little too close. Good safety there from Neil. Looks like Keith is gonna go airball here. Let's see how he's gonna approach this shot. Right, Neil uses his option there, giving the shot back to Keith. Misses the kick ball, giving Neil a chance for a run out here. Pretty open table. All he has to do is combo that 3-9. It should be pretty open. Hardest ball is probably the 4 ball here. Neil needs to just roll this ball here. That way he gets a good angle to get to the 4, just like so. Tassin, they're playing call shot only, not call safe. Not enough juice there. Should be okay though. Let's see if he goes for the side of the corner here. That's a good shot from Neil. Missing those shots pretty bad today right now. It's like Neil is not fully warmed up yet. It's going to give Keith a bank shot here. Let's see if he goes for it. He didn't call anything, so it looks like he's playing safe. Oh, he went for the side instead. All right, Neil calls the 10 ball. Even if he does make it. Oh, no. He was playing the 5, actually. Sorry, guys. Looks like Keith is going to try to kick this in here. Good shot. Good shot. Not enough English. Looks like Keith is going to go airborne once again. This is a much tougher jump shot here. The cue ball and the 7 pretty close together. And the 6 ball is also pretty close. Looks like Keith is going to use the dart method here. Wow. Beautiful shot from Keith. And lifted pretty good for Neil here. It's not an easy shot. And I'd probably just try to try to cut this in. Which he does try, but ends up short. But he leaves a tough shot here for Keith. All he has to do here is make this ball and should be perfect position for the 7. Once again, shout out to the 38 million people watching right now, guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. And also feel free to send some donations our way using some super stickers and super chats in the chat. We appreciate all your support. Now let's get back to the action. Got a nice shot here from Neil. All he has to do is go one rail here. Not a bad position. He's on the rail though. It should be okay. Good finish there from Neil. That's going to give him 2 points on the board, making the score 6-2 in favor of Keith Jawahir. Let's see if we're going to start getting a good game here, guys. Looks like looks like Neil is trying to catch a stroke. A 4-game deficit is not easy to get to. Oh, Big Boom with a $10 donation. Thank you, sir. That very generous. Thank you, Big Boom. I appreciate that. No, you guys can buy stickers, super stickers, for as low as $2. Doesn't have to be five. We appreciate any amount, guys. Thank you. All right, back to the action. We're in rack number 9 here. All right, Neil with ball in hand opted to play safe. Let's see how. Looks like Keith is going to go 2 rails here. I think 1 rail might be a little better. All right, looks like he changes his mind here. Nice hit from Keith. Perfect hit, actually. It's going to leave Neil a tough shot here. You can only see about half of the 3 ball here. Decent shot there from Neil. Just short there for Keith, but decent try. It's going to give Neil a good shot at the 3 ball here. All he has to do is follow, maybe try to get the 4 ball on the side, and he should be out. But it all starts with the 3 ball. All right, Neil misses. Keith is going to call the 10 ball. Remember, there's no early 10s, so if he does make this 10 ball, he will go back up on the table, and Keith would have to run the rest of the table. Okay. Misses the 10 ball combo. It's going to give Neil another chance at the table here. Right, it's not really, doesn't really have a good angle to get to the 4 ball here. You might have to go 3 rails, or he can go rail first. Yeah, nah, I didn't like that shot. Too many balls in the way there. All right, looks like Neil is going to go airborne for this 4 ball. He's calling the 7 in the corner. Let's see how he executes. All right, Neil couldn't even make the ball jump there. Yes, big boom. That should have been ball in hand. But looks like Keith would let it go. So it's very fortunate for Neil that he let that one slide. All right, Now he can go one rail here towards the middle of the table, but I would prefer two rail here with a little bit of draw. That's not that much draw. That's how it's supposed to be a little safer since you have less chance to get behind the 8 ball there. You just use a little too much draw there. Now Keith is forced to kick out of the situation here. Looks like he's gonna go 2 or 3 rails. Might be 3. Mm, good shot from Keith. Good hit. He's not gonna leave Neil an easy shot here. Looks like he's gonna go for the 7 combo. That's a good shot from Neil. Wow, tough shot. Always impressed by those combinations since I can't do them myself. Looks like Neil opted to play safe. He wanted to get behind the 8 ball, but control wasn't there. That's gonna sell him out for the 6. Let's see if Keith can take advantage of Neil's mistake. Wow, that's a lot of English there. Oh, big boom with another $5 gifted. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. There's gonna be more matchups coming soon. On Friday, we have, I believe, one match between. We got a rematch between Sylvester Palacios and Adon Romero with 2K in the middle. And then on Sunday, I believe we have Jubert versus Ivzal. And the main event of the week, we're going to have Roberto Mendoza going up against Michael Yednak on Sunday. So if you guys want to tune in and watch, that's a good shot there from Keith. That's going to give Keith a 5-game lead, 7-2. Guys, let me know if you guys are familiar with the two players, Roberto Mendoza and Michael Yednak. Let us know in the chat who are you guys rooting for? Who are you betting on? Who's your horse? Let us know in the comments. If you guys are ever want to watch the action live, feel free to come to Karam Cafe Billiards here in Flushing, New York. This weekend we also have an MVP tour stop here. So Saturday is going to be the lower bracket, and Sunday is going to be the higher bracket. That's going to be, and the action matches are going to be on the same day as well. Oh wow! Big boom with another $5. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your support. I'm gonna make sure my dad gets his Modelo. I think he prefers Heineken, but that's when you want to get him. I'll be sure to get him. It's a good jump there from Neil. He's gonna end up safe behind the 8 ball. Yes, gorgeous, your George. You definitely can. If you follow us on Facebook, there's a you can follow me on Charles Vergara on Facebook, or Met Vergara on Facebook, or Met Vergara Pro Am Tour, the page. That's where we post our posters for the action matches, and that's also where the followers interact with each other just to set up some side action. All right, back to the polls. Looks like 61% is gonna is rooting for Keith, and Neil with 39% of the votes. Oh, big boom with another $10. Wow. Feeling a little too generous today, Big Boom. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. Yeah, so we're looking to upgrade this, trying to upgrade our setup here for the action matches. We might end up getting there's talks that we might be getting a diamond table for these action matches, guys. So please stay tuned and make sure you guys support so we can fund this upgrade that for these action matches for you guys. We're trying to have like a room dedicated for just these action matches on a separate room with a diamond table. So hopefully that ends up happening. Seamus, yes, they are playing even, but as you can see, Keith doesn't back down from anybody. Even though he's a 522 Fargo, I believe he's pretty underranked at his speed. That's why we set this matchup. And as you can tell from the scoreboard, Keith playing Neil is not, it's not a big deal for him. All right, Neil is gonna have a chance to get at the 5 here. He's gonna miss again. It's gonna give. If I get an OnlyFans, you'd be the first to know, Big Boom. Just kidding. Keith got an unfortunate bounce there. He's gonna hide behind the 8 ball. That's gonna force Keith to go airborne. Looks like he's gonna dart again. Oof. Ends up missing the jump shot, giving Neil Paul a hand. But it's not an easy table still. Let's see how Neil is gonna approach this out. Neil is putting it in a peculiar position. You have to watch this hit, guys. All right, that's a decent try there from Neil. He ends up That's a great hit there from Keith. Perfect. Alright, Keith got it pretty good on the 8 ball. He just has to make this tough shot here on the side. It's definitely not easy shooting over the 9 ball. Looks like he overran it a little bit. That's a good shot there from Neil. All he has to do is just float the cue ball upwards a little bit to get a little closer to the 10. Didn't really give him an easy shot here for the 10 ball, but he should be okay. Good finish there from Neil. That's gonna bring him to 3 games, with the score being 7-3 in favor of Keith Jawahir. Yeah, they're playing with the new Aramith ball, so if you guys are confused about which colors are which, pink ball is the 4, 6 is the green, and 7 is the brown one. All right, we're on rack number 11 here. All right, guys, we're up to 47 million watchers right now. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I agree, Jubert. Neil does need to do less with the cue ball, but he's Filipino. He likes his English. I think he likes English more than Tagalog. That's a good safety there from Neil Rogel. That's gonna leave Keith a kick shot here. Good kick shot there. He just got a bad roll since it hit the 6 ball. It's gonna give Neil an open shot at the 2, at the 1. Okay, goes 2 rails. Good shot. All he has to do is drag it over a little bit to the right. All right, you're gonna see a stop ball here, a little draw. That's too much. Let's see. He's forced with a tough shot here. He's probably gonna play safe. Gonna thin the 4 ball to the left. That works too. That's gonna leave Keith a jump shot though. That's why I don't like that safety. I would have just thinned the 4 ball and moved the cue ball all the way up there by the corner. Good shot there from Keith. Let's see how he ends up. Wow, perfect. He ends up super straight on the 5 ball. So all he has to do is stop this ball and he should be good for the 6. Alright, same deal here. He just has to hold this cue ball so he can get that good angle for the 7. Just like that. Then he can go 1 or 2 rails here for the 8 ball on the left side pocket. Alright, overran it, but 8 ball is still makeable here for Keith. All he's got to do is make this ball follow a little bit. Alright, he undercuts that 8 ball, leaving it right on the pocket for Neil. That's going to give Neil a chance to reduce the deficit to 3. All he's got to do is keep this simple little right hand English just to go up and down. He got short there and didn't really hit it hard enough. Now he has to drag this cue ball or he can stop it. But he gave himself a difficult shot for no reason. Not a bad shot there from Neil. Still a tough shot here on the 10. Let's see if he can execute. Good shot there from Neil. That's gonna make his score 7-4 in favor of Keith. Looks like Neil is starting to warm up, and he's starting to give Keith a challenge here on this game. So hopefully we get to see a close match. It's a good break there from Neil. He has an open shot at the 1 ball. Looks like he positioned for the 2 ball in the corner. That way he has a natural angle for the 3 ball. Just got to make sure he gets there though. Yep. Oh wow. He actually intended to go in between the 7 and 8. A little dangerous, but works out for him. And all he has to do is go one or two rails here with some right English. You went left when there's no pocket on the left side of the 4. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know what his plan would have been if he made that ball. He stroked that pretty good, but stroked that ball pretty good, but it led to nowhere. Mm, that's a good safety shot there from Keith. Ends up making the 4 ball without calling it. That's gonna give Neil. It's gonna give Neil a good shot at the 5 here. All he has to do is make this ball. That's it, and he should be set for the 7. Oof. Ends up missing it, hitting the nipple there, giving Keith another shot at the table. Wow. Oops. Keith missed the whole 5 ball there. That was a little unexpected. Was caught off guard there by that shot. It's gonna give Neil ball in hand once again. You can just keep this simple. I mean, the 7 goes in the left side pocket also. So let's see if he's gonna draw this ball to get to the 7. It's like he's setting up for it. Not a bad shot. I think he wanted to be more on the left side of the 7 though. Yep. He tried to cheat it so he can stop the ball, but can't really cheat these pockets, guys. These are either 4 1/8 or 4 1/4, so they're pretty tight. He just has to go 1 or 2 rails here. Decides to go 2. That's why I didn't like that 2 rails shot there. If you want to go 2 rails, you had to have hit that a lot harder. But he has a natural angle to get to the 9 though. So all he has to do is make this ball. Oh, wow. Good shot from Keith. Good shot there from Keith. That's going to increase the lead by 4 once again, making the score 8-4 in favor of Keith. going into rack number 13. All right, guys. Neil had ample chances in that rack to make the game closer, but ends up missing the 7. Very unfortunate roll there. Wow, what a power break there from Keith. Looks like he's going to make the 9 ball on the break, but he does not have a shot at the 1 ball. All right, questionable shot there from Keith. That's going to leave Neil an open shot at the 1 ball. Let's see how he's going to approach the shot. Doesn't really have a good angle at the. Let's get to the 2. Let's see if he just goes for the 2-9 2-8 combo here, which I think he is going to. All right. Now he needs to go. He needs to follow this cue ball here. Yeah, no, not like that. All right, Keith has a good shot at the 2 ball here. Just needs to draw this back a little bit to get to the 3 ball on the side. Looks like he's gonna follow for some reason. Yeah, that was a weird decision since that 8 ball is in the way. But you can definitely cut this in on the side pocket. And then he's going to leave himself a tough shot at the 4. All right, Keith inadvertently made the 8 ball. Let's see what Neil chooses to do here, because the lead for the 3 ball is not good. Looks like he might be taking a shot for himself. I don't think he can make this ball though. It's going to give Keith another shot at the 3. All right, looks like not enough English there from Keith. Calling the 4-10 combination. Good shot there from Keith. You might have to make this combination again. That's a good safety from Keith, unless it leaks out, which it does. But that 6 ball is in the way of the pocket, so Neil is most likely going to have to play safe here. It's a pretty good approach there from Neil. This is a makeable 4 ball. Let's see how Keith decides to play the shot. Looks like he opted to play safe, but he might come up short here, which he does, giving Neil a mediocre shot in terms of difficulty. Wow, perfect shot there from Neil. He got the perfect position as well to get the 6 ball in the side pocket. All he has to do is put a little left side English slightly just to open up the angle. Ends up missing that 5 ball. I don't know what's going on with Neil today. But he's not pocketing like he usually does. Keith plays a nice and simple safety there, giving Neil a kick shot. Oh, he might be able to see it actually, since he called the bank on the side. Oh no, he didn't. It's a fortunate leave there for Neil, giving Keith a tough shot here. Let's see if he goes for this bank. Looks like he's measuring for it. Wow, good shot there from Keith. However, that 6 ball is not easy. But all he has to do here is make this ball. And it should be good for the 7. That's a good shot there from Keith. Looks like Keith got a fortunate roll by bumping that 10 ball. And he's going to finish the rack, making the score 9-4. All right, guys, looks like we're about to be done here. Once again, thank you for the 45 million people watching right now. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. I think we're definitely making a buzz here in New York. You know? And if you haven't already, feel free to show your support by sending some super chats and super stickers on the chat. Any donation is much appreciated. Super chat can be as low as $1, and a super sticker can be as low as $2. We got 13 likes so far. Let's see if we can get that to 20. Smash that like button. That's a good shot there from Neil. Now he has to just draw this back a little bit. Should be okay for the 5. And also, guys, if you want to be featured on the live stream, if you want to step up and feel the pressure that pros do, yep, he ends up behind the 9 ball here, trying to draw it back. That was more of a drag shot than a draw. Decent hit there from Neil, but he leaves a wide open shot for Keith. Keith has a difficult shot here on the 6 ball. Looks like he's gonna go. Oh wow, that's the second time I've seen Keith do that. Missed the whole ball trying to cut it to the side. That's gonna give Neil ball in hand. So guys, it's not like Neil is not getting any chances at the table. He's just not taking advantage of the chances that he is getting. All right, let's see how he approaches this ball right here. I like the way he's thinking now. It's gonna give if he puts it right where he's pointing at with his cue, that should give him a perfect angle to get to the 8. All he has to do is make it in the side, go one rail, and as long as he doesn't go behind the 9 ball, he should be good. All right, it looks like he's setting up to draw the ball, which is never the right idea, guys. Yo, if you have ball in hand, it's always safer to just follow the ball if you're gonna play position. All right, that's a decent leave though for Neil. He misses the 7, but he ends up getting a lucky roll, getting behind the 9. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'm just gonna take a little bathroom break, and then I'll be right back. Is it? Is it USB-C? Wow, what a shot there from Neil. That was a game he definitely needed. That's going to make the score 9-5 in favor of Keith Jawahir. All right, we got a dry break from Neil. Starting rack number 15. Looks like Keith has called the 9 ball in the corner. Gonna play the combo. Right, he ends up missing the 9 ball completely, but he ends up in a decent shape, leaving Neil a tough shot at the 1. All right, that's a good safety from Neil. Pretty easy kicks. Pretty easy kick though for Keith. Nice return save from Keith. That's gonna force Neil to try his own kick save. Good hit and good leave. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the poll for now. Looks like our finishing results for our poll is Keith getting 61% of the votes, while Neil gets 39%. That's gonna be our final results of the poll. Thank you guys for all the votes. Now Keith is gonna call the 2 ball here. Okay, he ends up hitting the 8 ball first, giving Neil ball in hand. Looks like Neil is setting up to play another safety here. But the way Keith has been kicking today might be unlikely. All right, new poll up, guys. Will Neil make this a close match? Let me know your opinions in the chat. All right, looks like Keith is on 2 here. Let's see if Neil is going to try to finish it off with another safety. Looks like he's looking for an option here. If I was Neil, I might try to go see if that fly ball. Hmm. Nah, I'd probably just go for the out here, honestly. Looks like Neil is gonna follow this cue ball behind the 10. Yeah, I don't know about that shot. All right, Keith with a good hit and return safe. But Neil's gonna go for this one ball and miss. And he's gonna give Keith a tough shot at the one. Another decent safety from Keith. I think Neil can see this one ball though. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Looks like he's calling it in the corner, trying to bump it off the 7. Oh wow. What a shot there from Neil. All right, that's a good, I think that's a good position for Neil to get to the 4 on the side. He just has to make this ball. And he does. Now a simple draw shot here or one rail follow. Looks like he's gonna opt to draw here. And understruck it a lot. But he can still cut this ball. Just gotta control the speed, just like so. Good shot. Decent leave. Wow. Decides to decides to draw that ball. He's letting his stroke out now. I don't know why he didn't just, hit it a little harder to get closer. But nonetheless, he finishes it off, making the score 9-6. All right, guys, the new poll with 62% saying that Neil will make this a close match. So you guys might be speaking it into voting it into existence. Let's see how it pans out. We're gonna go on to rack number 16, guys. If Neil is gonna make a run for Keith's money here, he's gonna have to make a move now. All right, another jibe break from Neil, forcing Keith to push out. Decent attempt there from Neil. All right, from this one, you can just double bank it. Try to leave that one ball by the short rail. Hits it a little too thick. That's why it landed close to the pocket. But Neil has a tough shot here to get to the two. Looks like he's going to draw it all the way back. Wow, what a shot. What a shot there from Neil. As you guys can see, when Neil strokes the cue ball, a lot of good things happen for him. But he just hasn't been doing that throughout this match. Okay. Neil has a give Keith a pretty tough shot here, but very safeable. That's even a word. Just like so. I think Neil just has to hit this three ball here, and it'll be a difficult shot, difficult out for Neil. For Keith, sorry. All right, decides to play it smart by pushing the 10 ball closer to the 8 ball, making a difficult table even more difficult. All right, based on the votes, it seems like you guys think that Neil is gonna come back to life here with 69% voting for Neil, making it a close match. He undershot that three ball, giving him a tough shot at the four. It might work out for him if he just makes this ball. Wow, what a shot there from Keith. It's a very good bump on the five, leaving him perfect. Another good bump on the six ball. All right, this should be pretty simple. Just drag the cue ball here. I would use a little draw, not follow like what he's doing. It's better to draw that ball, but it should be okay. Now all he has to do is make this ball, try to hit the 8 ball on the right side and maybe bump it out, but looks like he's going to try to hit the 10 instead. Good decision from Keith. Ends up perfect. And now that 10 ball is in the way for the position for the 9. Let's see if he can avoid it. I would have liked a wider angle there. Now that's going to give him a difficult shot, giving me flashback on with my match against Keith. Against Curtis Wright, where I missed the same exact shot for the cheese. Looks like Keith is going to follow my lead and miss the 9 ball, giving Neil another chance to shorten the deficit. It's a good shot there from Neil. Now he has a chance here to decrease the lead to 2 if he makes his 10 ball, which he does. That's going to make the score 9-7. Uh-oh, guys. We're starting to have a game. Looks like all the voters who voted for Neil making it a close match. It's powering him up, guys. So, all right, guys. Once again, if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button. We're at 14 likes. We want to get to 20 by the time the match finishes. Let's see if we can make that happen, guys. All right, another dry break from Neil, giving Keith pretty open table, I would say. Just that 3 ball. Looks good from Keith. Good shot there. Let's see how he's going to deal with this 3 ball, though. Looks like it's frozen onto the nipple. He might be able to just force it in there. But by the looks of it, I don't think he has it. He might not know the trick to that shot. It's going to force him to position for the corner, which is a tight squeeze since that 7 ball is there. Ends up hitting the nipple, leaving a leaving a difficult shot for Neil. Now this is the same shot like always. He's gonna try to should bank it to that second diamond on the short rail and move the cue ball all the way back up to the opposite table. Let's see if that's what he's gonna do. That's exactly what he does, and he hits it perfect. Good shot from Neil. Keith is gonna have to kick with the 9 ball, shooting over the 9 ball. Unless he chooses to go 1 rail on the right side of the table. All right, looks like he's going to choose to go to the opposite way, where there's more obstacles on his way. Decides to go 2 rails, hits it nice, and leaves Neil with. I'm not sure if you can see it. I think so. I think he can get a piece. He just has to do the same exact shot. Oh, ends up missing the whole ball, giving Keith ball in hand. All right. Keith left himself with a safety shot, self-defense. Now he's gonna have to kick at this 5 ball. Decent leave. Not sure if he can pocket this 5 ball here. I don't think so. Looks like he's gonna cam this 9 ball in the corner. Yeah, that shot. You gotta take more time. However, fortunately, Keith has a difficult shot here. I think he's gonna try to go behind the 9 ball here, but there's a hole there, and he scratches. All right, let's see how Neil is gonna execute this run out. Looks like he's gonna try to draw back for the 6 in the corner. Oh no, he's based on this position. He's gonna just try to shoot the 6 ball on the top left corner here. A little too much draw. Now he has a pretty bad angle. Since he's gonna go away from the 7 ball if he does make the shot. Decides to kill it. Good shot. Just a simple 1 rail shot here with 1 or 2 rails with some right English. Good shot. Bad position. Now he might be forced to go 2 rails here, and he might end up bumping the 9 ball from the back. But he misses the 8. It's gonna give Keith a long shot here. This is not easy on this table, guys. Right, Keith is gonna give it right back to Neil, giving him a pretty good chance here to run out. Let's see if he decides to go on the bottom left corner here or the top left. All right, he decides to go to the bottom left corner, which is, I think, a more difficult shot to take. But also, it's going to give him a better chance to follow the cue ball into a good position for the 10. Jubert, the same one, he's playing Adon Romero on the other table. All right. Neil ends up pocketing the 9 on the wrong pocket, giving Keith a chance to extend his lead to 3. All right, guys, we're gonna have a player break. We'll be right back. I'll be right back when when the players are back. All right. All right, guys, our score is 10-7 in favor of Keith Jawahir. It's going to be a 3-6 race. Keith needing to go to 3, and Neil needing to go to 6. Let's see how the rest of this match goes, guys. It's Keith's break. It's my girl from the Philippines. Oh. She in the you know what? She's in the Philippines till 17. You should tell him to shut the fuck up. Because it's alright. There's YouTube in the Philippines. There's YouTube in the Philippines. There's YouTube in the Philippines. Sucio. No. I'm saying Spanish. No, I don't know how to say it at all. What, dirty? Yeah. It's gonna be close. I'm saying you should shut the fuck up. Because I love this person. By the way. And I mean and you should. Because I could leave. But I don't All right, guys. Neil is trying to play safety there. Ends up scratching on the 1 ball, giving Keith a good chance here to. The 3 ball is in the way, so let's see how he's gonna tackle that problem. All right, I think Keith was trying to find the pocket for the 3 ball there instead of going for the 3-6 combo. He ends up playing safe, but I'm not sure if he got there. Overhit that a little bit. That's going to force Keith to try to pocket the 4 ball in the bottom left corner. He smashes that 4 ball, ends up leaving it pretty difficult for Neil here. Let's see how. All he has to do here is bank the 4 ball up table and leave the cue ball behind the 6-7, but it doesn't seem like he's going for that. Wow, what a shot! I end up getting a fortunate bump on the 10. leaving him perfect for the 5 ball. All right, it's a bad miss there from Neil. However, he ends up leaving Keith a safety shot here. All right, that's going to give Neil a chance again to run out here. Honestly, I would opt to play safe here. However, if he is going for it, he can go 3-4 rails, 4 to 5, depending on how hard he hits it. Didn't have enough English there. Good hit from Neil, but finds a hole. It's going to give Keith another chance, another ball in hand, and a chance to run this table. All right, it's a good decision there from Keith. He's going to play the combination, eliminating the problem of having to get from the 7 to 8. Oh, wow. Wow. He ends up missing the combination. Wow. So now Neil is getting his chances here, guys. So let's see if he can take advantage of this rack. Little inside English touch there. That's good. He's a little close to the rail though, so it might be tough for him to stop this ball. He might have to slow roll this. Let's see how he's gonna approach the shot. Wow. No. He has to make a ball. It's a very fortunate roll there from Neil, leaving Keith behind the 10 ball. Right? He misses the ball, giving Neil another chance here to shorten the race. Oh, there's a hole there. That's a good shot there from Neil, making the score 10 to 8 in favor of Keith Jawahir. Neil escaped that rack for sure. And Keith seems to be giving him every chance possible to get him back on this race. Looks like the A ball is going to go in the break. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Mikael Kim is looking to be featured on the live stream match. So if anybody wants to take a stab at him, let me know down below. Looks like Tahsin Mujib will have first dibs on Mikael Kim. Let's see if all the negotiations pan out and see if that match ends up happening. All right, good stroke there from Neil, but no reward. It's going to have to force him to masse the shot here. And he's going to miss. All right, looks like Keith is preparing to play safety here behind the 6 ball. Decent shot here, but he leaves the left rail wide open since it didn't stick to the 6 ball. All right, good kick there from Neil, and good leave as well. Keith tried to bank the 2 ball by the short rail. He ends up bumping the 10 and leaving Neil an open shot here. That's the stroke we need to see from Neil. He even overdrew that ball a little bit. Right, he decides to play safe. Ends up making the 3 ball, giving Keith the option to shoot this 4 ball or for him to give it back. Looks like he's going to take it though. Now he can go 2 rails here to get to the 5. A little too soft and not enough English. The ball is still cuttable, but it's going to be hard for him to control this cue ball. Might be playing safe. Tried to go behind the 10. Ends up selling out. Right. It's going to give Neil another chance here. All he has to do here is make the ball on the side, put a touch of inside English for the 6 ball in the top left corner. Decides to just slow roll it. Not a bad decision, but it's a tough shot. All right, Neil ends up making it. Ends up perfect. Ends up perfect for the 7. All right, from here, he just needs to go one rail. Not enough juice. Now he might have to be forced to go to the corner here, unless he can cut it and control it. It's a good shot there from Neil. Left himself on the rail though. Let's see if he can. Now Neil is doing the Filipino table brush with his hands. Yeah. All right, Neil ends up dogging the 10 ball, giving Keith chance here to extend the lead even further to 3. This is not an easy shot though. As I said, it wasn't an easy shot. And he's going to leave Neil with another difficult shot here. Let's see if he can finish it off this time. All right, guys. An attempt to pocket that 10 ball. Neil scratches on the side pocket, giving Keith the rack. That's going to make the score 11-8 in favor of Keith. That means he needs 2 games. Meanwhile, Neil needs 5 games to win this match. All right, guys, we're on to rack number 20 here. If you guys are still watching, tuning in, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying what we're doing here. Yeah, you definitely need that. You definitely need that. All right, good attempt there from Keith, but I think he left Neil a shot here. All right, looks like Neil's gonna have to figure out a way to get to the 3 ball here. Once I rewatch it, once I rewatch it, Keith tried to go rail first there to maybe hide it behind that 7-10-4 cluster. Seamus, you will never get an 8 on 10. You can get the 8 ball on 10. Right, Neil is going to get a fortunate roll here. Hide it behind the 9. That's a good shot though from Keith. It's a good two-way shot there from Keith. Manipis. Manipis. Oh, wow. He's just been making those all night. Ends up missing that one. That's going to give Neil another chance here. It's like Keith is giving every chance possible for Neil to come back here, but Neil just not taking advantage of the shots. Once again, he's going to draw this back, which is the wrong shot. Napa atras mo kasi yun eh. Keith, it was a beautiful bank shot there on the 9 ball. And he got perfect for the 10. Now he just has to make this ball, and he should be in the hill. Oh, wow. Well, he ends up giving Neil a difficult shot, though, but he should not have missed that one. Wow. Set is full of surprises, guys. It's going to give Neil another chance here to score another point before Keith gets to the hill first. It looks like he's going to go for the bottom left corner here. He's going to undercut that ball. When you're going for that shot, it's always better to undercut it, or overcut it, sorry. That way it can end up safe if you do miss that ball. Undercutting it will only sell it out. That's going to make the score 12-8, guys, with Keith getting on the hill first. All right, guys, rack number 21 here. Keith makes the 8 ball on the break. And he has, can see the 1 ball, but no shot. Let's see if he goes for this 1-2 combo. But knowing Keith, he's most likely going to just play safe. This is just gonna simple stop ball. Okay. Not a bad idea. All right. Neil is gonna go for the 6 combination here. And miss. Now Keith has the chance to make this 1-6 combo. All right, it's a good shot there from Keith. It's a little too hard though. All right, now he needs to. I would put a little right English here to prepare for the 2 ball on the side. And he ends up safe. behind the 2-3-10 cluster. It's going to give Neil a tough kick shot here. Needs to get under the one, just like that. Ends up making the one ball, but he didn't call it, so that's going to give Keith the option. So in this one, you can give it back if you want to. All right, Keith has the option here, but it looks like he's going to take the shot at the two. Maybe he's going to try to drag it back. Ends up missing, leaving Neil with nothing. Let's see how Neil is going to play safe here. That's a good shot there from Neil. Using the 10 ball as a stopper for the two. Now Keith is going to go 2 rails here. But he subs out for Neil. Giving Neil a chance for the run out here. Pretty elementary. Just needs to draw this back a little bit. And just stop this ball right here. Another draw shot here for Neil. Got a little awkward there. Should be okay with just rolling this ball. Just make sure he has a right angle to get to that 9 ball. A little too straight for my liking there. I don't think he got there. Guys, if you're going to play position, make sure your angles are right. It's a simple table can easily turn into a tough rack, just like that. And he's going to sell out for Keith. Gerard, no, none of these players. Parehas. Alright. Good shot from Keith, but I think he underran that a little bit. Now he might have to go 4 rails here with natural angle. You can easily get back to that too. He was going for that. Wow. What a lead from Keith. Alright, so for this shot, guys, he wants to hit the 9 ball so that it goes closer to that middle, to the middle of that short rail at the top. But it looks like Neil is going to go for that 9 ball in the corner here. Gerard, I believe these are 4 1/8. Alright, that was the shot, but a little too much there. It's not an easy shot though for Keith. Let's see if he can make a hero shot here and finish the set. Just that one by a mile. Let's see how he ends up. Ends up giving Neil another tough shot here. Seems like every time Keith smashes the ball, he ends up getting fortunate with the rolls. Okay. It's a good attempt there from Neil. Would have liked it a little more on the right side. It looks like Keith is going to try to cut this in. He went for the bank, actually. That's going to give Neil an easy shot on the 9 ball and a chance to make this game a little closer than it is. It's a good shot there from Neil. And I mean, I hope he doesn't miss this, but this should get him to 9 games. All right, Neil finishes it off, making the score 12-9 in favor of Keith. Let's see if Neil is going to be able to make a run here and make this a hill match. It's a decent try there from Keith. He wanted to go behind those 3 cluster balls, but he ends up breaking it, giving Neil a chance to run this out. Just needs to go one rail here, pop it out. The 4 ball in the bottom left corner. A little too hard. Now he has some work to do here. He can I think he can position for the side ball here, the side pocket. But he's gonna go for a bank or perhaps a two-way shot. Just like that. Good shot. Oh, I don't think so. Right, Neil makes that ball, but he hits it a little too hard. There's a hole there. Ooh, wow. Almost scratched there. Fortunately for him, he didn't leave Keith a shot here. I think he can bank this into the six and maybe make it in the pocket. He decides to play safe. Ends up ends out selling out for this five ball, giving Neil another chance here. That's a good shot there from Neil. That way, all he has to do here is put a little left side English. There's a hole there still. Good shot there from Neil. Right, this is pretty simple. He just needs to make this ball, hold the cue ball. Almost got behind the 10 there, but fortunate bump. On this one, he should let his stroke out. Go for that draw. Not enough. Shot that a little scared. Now he's going to give himself a tough shot here on the 9 ball. Neil tried to play a two-way shot there, but I'm not sure if he got there. Looks like he did, since all right, you got an unfortunate bump or kiss on the 9 ball there, so that's going to give Neil another chance here. Good shot there from Neil, but once again, he overshot it, giving him another tough shot for the 10. And under these conditions and pressure, guys, these are the shots you don't want to take. But Neil pulls it off, making the score that much closer, guys. 12-10 in favor of Keith Jawahir. Guys, if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We got 18 likes so far. Let's get 2 more likes in there, guys. Yes, Wilfredo, it is anybody's game right now. Neil's going to have to show some heart here, guys. Now, Keith has been getting some pretty good rolls here throughout the set, but it's nothing. That's no excuse for Neil to be missing shots. All right, so decent try there from Keith. You can see the 1 ball, but there's no pocket. So now Neil has to get a little creative here. Yes, sir, Gerard. Thank you for that. It is free to watch. also free to hit that button. It's a little two-way shot there from Keith. Ends up missing the one ball, but he locks Neil up. Save. Wow. What a hit there by Neil. But he ends up selling out. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have played it there. Would have tried to go all the way up the table and play safe. Now Keith is going to give Neil a chance to play safe here behind the four. All he has to do is drag it one rail and try to control the cue ball behind the four ball. Just like so. Perfectly played. All right, let's see if Keith can make a similar kick shot here that Neil did. Not even close. That's going to give Neil ball in hand and a chance to, it looks like he's going to go for safety here. I would try to leave that two ball right by where that three is. All right, that's a good shot from Neil. He's not really giving an option for Keith to kick here. Just that short rail, which he's trying to do right now. All right, that's gonna put Keith on 2 fouls. Let's see how Neil is gonna approach this game right now. I don't think he's gonna be playing safe from the 2 here. Looks like he's gonna draw back to position for the 3. Oh, wow. He actually decides to try play safe there. I'm not sure about that shot. It's very kickable, very jumpable, which is what Keith might be doing here. He might go airborne with a full cue, actually. Wow. Good shot there by Keith. That's going to give Neil another chance here at the table. He's probably just going to draw this back a little bit for the top left corner for the 4. All right. Undershot it a little bit. I think now he has to follow for that to get to the left side of the 5 ball. And he ends up short. But this is an okay position for Neil. He can just bump the 9 ball, use it as a stopper. That's what he tries to do, but ends up selling out here for Keith. Keith misses the 5 ball, but doesn't really leave Neil with much. Only a bank shot. Let's see if he's gonna go for the bank or play safe. All right, good decision by playing safe. Might get lucky and get behind the 9. Wow, that's a pretty good roll there. I don't think he tried to get behind the 9 there, but he did. That's gonna give Keith. That's gonna give Neil another ball in hand here and another chance to get the game closer. All right, guys. Neil is finally trying. He's finally starting to calculate where he's supposed to shoot that next ball, which is what he's supposed to be doing from the beginning. Can't take these easy tables for granted. You have to make sure your angles are right, your positioning is correct. This one small move like that is gonna mess up your game. As you can see here, he underhit that 5 ball. Now he has an angle for the 6. Now he can't. Now he has to go one rail up, and that's gonna cause some problems. This is what I mean, guys. Make sure you plan out your shots and angles accordingly. It will cost you if you don't. Alright, so Neil is going to be forced to take this 8-9 combination here. It's not easy on this table. Good shot though from Neil. He's going to give himself another tough shot here on the 8 ball. Alright, he ends up missing the 8. But it's not an easy shot here for Keith. Looks like he might be going for the bank here. Shh. That's a good shot there from Keith. But he has a long shot here for the 10 ball and to win. And he finishes it off, guys. That's going to make the final score 13-10, with Keith being the winner of today's action match. Once again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, nah, I could tell a little bit. Yeah, little longer race, you might have given him more chance to come back. All right, guys, congratulations to Keith Jawahir for winning his debut match here. It's fitting, huh? All right, Keith pulls off the victory in his debut match against Neil and Rogel, guys. Once again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Big Boom, thank you for your donations. We appreciate all the support. And we'll see you guys on Friday. Well, tomorrow we'll have our Q Bar Weekly Tournament. And Friday we will have a Don Romero versus Sylvester rematch. So thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.